At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies. Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital.
What's poppin', Finn?
Within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village, erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Forden's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gambit. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
What? Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Forden did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir. A threat to his power before his birth was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance. This was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations. If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end.
Damn.
And I have just the spell to do it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
This time, I won't let you down.
Stop that. You never have before, and you won't start today.
Damn, hey.
Relax.
W.
Don't let this weigh too heavy on your shoulders.
But you have to come back, no matter what.
What if he dips me?
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, and give him hell.
W Championship, you feel me though? You feel me? What's good, bud? How you doing, Ray?
Let's head there.
Yeah, it's been like a year and a few months since our last championship.
All right then. All right then.
Well, I was happy we won, man.
Let's go.
What you doing right now?
I'm chuffed.
Let me fucking through. Okay, hold on. Let me save real quick.
Right?
I didn't know we were going straight to it.
Ready?
I ain't no bitch.
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me, as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight. Woo! Live free, crier! Fight the power! Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The day of judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be...
What's up, Mickey Mouse? Hey, nigga, when I won, I ain't gonna lie, I said this was feeling a little Mickey Mouse. We had, I told you we had to do the semis. We won our second chip, man. 2 chips, man. We ain't Jerry West no more. We ain't Jerry West no more, man. Ain't no 1 and 9, baby. It's 2 and 10.
New king.
Your Highness, you can win. Give Luis the boot.
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
But we're starting, alright, so I don't know if y'all remember, but there's the Sunday League and then there's the Monday League. The Monday League starting up in December again. And this is the big one. This is like niggas can hoop. There's better prizes and shit like that too. Like there's cash prizes and shit like that. So it's almost time, man. I hooped in the winter tournament in a long time.
There's no way he'd run away from this. Anytime now. Anytime.
I can't be fat anymore. I'm about to hit Ozempic.
Luis's gauntlet runner. And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
Me and Ice Spice gonna be on the same shit. My ass gonna be missing too. This weak ass nigga. Weak ass Luis, bruh.
Luis.
Also, Liquid's like an hour and a half ahead of me. I'm trying to catch up. Cause I thought he was gonna be like 10 hours over me. Cause I couldn't play all weekend. I was like, dang, he's not that far ahead, man. Let me catch up. Let me catch up.
Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne. Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Juna among them. The time has come to demonstrate his power. Will it be enough for this youth to take the throne?
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king's failures. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
What's the options, man? Power, intellect, bloodline? I feel like it's power.
The power to rule everything.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Luis, kill him now! Only
Damn!
can rule.
What the fuck? Oh, beautiful floors. Kill him now!
Your Highness.
I got the rope right here.
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
We have only one thing to say. Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this. Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing, a world without inequality. And I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal.
And who doesn't?
Those
How about the
who
niggas
do
that
not,
don't believe in that
however,
shit?
will be slain without
Exactly.
mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
This nigga said follow me or die. Alright, hold on.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your world.
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words.
Yeah.
Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come. We're finishing this, here and now.
No, not this.
By this power!
They didn't give a fuck about that.
The Soul Hacker! Let me help.
I owe you.
I'm grateful.
Trust me.
You defy the
I
rule
call
of
upon
strength,
royal power
then
within.
die by it.
Take that!
We settle this here.
all that we strive for!
My thanks.
Thank you.
I will annihilate you!
Is that all?
Please.
Take my fullest power. Perhaps it's a wizard.
There is no
Looks
escape
like we
from
can't
me.
brute force
Oh, 60.
No,
What
wait,
dark?
let's go. Win!
Are you
Defy the
prepared?
rule of strength, then die by flesh. There is no escape from me.
This won't do.
General, shine!
Can you endure it?
Hello?
Look out!
Yeah! W guard?
Come, accept my challenge.
What was that?
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain. I pray you're ready. I must do something.
I owe you.
I'm obliged.
We settle this here.
I can't afford to hold. I call upon royal power within. Let moving to the rear. Magic Seeker.
There is no escape from me.
Have you used fire and lightning yet?
Strive for.
Not now.
Oh, power of heroes.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge.
My strength.
Nigga, stop hitting me with that bullshit.
Hell.
I strike to kill!
Hit hard.
A bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain. I can do this. Strike through, lightning.
Vitus power. Scour!
Let a hit! We settle this here.
A mystic shield.
Helpful as ever.
I am grateful.
I see. It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. And I need not hold back either.
4 turn. Alright, bro.
Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge.
What was that?
Nigga got debuff me every single fucking time. Kill yourself.
Bloody hell. Hit hard.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain. After you.
Lend me your strength.
Go!
There is no
holding
escape
back.
from me.
What I'm closing the distance. Magic Seeker.
We settle this here.
Oh, Mystic Hurt!
Good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power, one untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks. However,
they said I'm cheating. Also, find it very funny
you truly have become
that we can fight, bro. And it's not a 1v1. We can fight him with all of it.
But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster.
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History, as told by the Sanctus Church, is a fiction. No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Yufa, don't humor him.
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass...
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race, now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities.
Damn!
They were known
Not
as
over.
humankind.
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Luis, you dog! Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer!
You believe it false? What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elder are actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Evil Messi strikes again. Congrats, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Boy is mere trickery.
Yes, sir.
In truth, he is humankind. He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness.
And yeah, that's what you fucking think. Oh, you called yourself all that, huh?
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof. You, boy, who call yourself the prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
Utopia?
Cutscene time.
What's happening?
He's gonna turn me into a human.
What is him?
Witness the truth! Good people, you would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is!
They really pulled an Attack on Titan. This is crazy.
It's a monster! It's a human! It's going.
The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster! It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the aura of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
That was a good ass twist, bro.
Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self.
'Tis not thy true fate. In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through. It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're mine.
Wake up!
I don't know what the fuck going on.
Hey!
They gonna fucking execute us?
Are you well?
Yeah, I think so.
You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same magic a second time.
I will not let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in
Hello?
every sense.
You didn't beat
None
me,
remain
you
to
fucking bum!
Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell. Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction.
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it!
Attention now. This looks dire.
Nigga, I'll kill every single one of
I
y'all.
knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something. Monster!
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too. I know. We'll head to my home, and the prince's refuge. The Elden Sanctum.
No! My Instagram followers! That shit said I was the second most popular on the website, now 513.
Luis has saved the country! He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it!
Any fucking way.
Count Luis is our true savior.
Sounds like we've got our next king then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll be all right, won't they? That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis! What the hell did he do? Stay safe out there, boy.
The flow of that evil Magla was surely born from Luis's magic. What a terrifying force.
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You can't tell me the fight's over.
Damn! That has to be true, though.
Why?
I would assume so. Because like he said, he doesn't really have a reason to lie.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They board the gauntlet runner and rush from the capital. What more can they endure?
A hiding place
for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince.
No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation is ancient and grand, bathed in mystical serenity. The name of this place is familiar only to the few who grasp the truth. The ancient Elden Sanctum.
Can you walk, lad?
That's a relief. Seems like the rest on the ride here did him some good.
Poor chap's even got me worried. I'll shuffle along too.
Hey, I reacted poorly when you were turned into that thing. I apologize. My mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you. Forgive me. I should have recognized Luis's drivel for what it was.
I don't blame you. It certainly caught me by surprise.
And here's hoping there can be no surprises worse than that.
But what a sea of trees. If we get lost in here, we're never getting out.
I can sense a special barrier in place. Meant to deliberately lead people astray, too. A perfect place to hide.
Gallica, how fares His Highness? Does the Farsight Mirror yield any news?
No. I checked a bunch of times in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm not seeing anything. I'm worried.
Hurry and lead the way.
Right. Everyone stay close so we don't get separated. The village is this way.
Damn! She don't believe in me at all. The prince the only one that can do that.
What now?
What are we? Okay. Keep that shit on there.
This looks like...
The Great Deku Tree.
Who are you?
Are you all right?
The royal flower? A surprise to see them blooming here.
Something about this place. Yes. The flow of Magla is strong here. It is much like the altar of the dragon god. The Magla in the air seems to be concentrated here. What is this place?
Gallica, something the matter? Your mind seems elsewhere.
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that something really important happened here. Anyway, let's keep moving.
So here you are at last.
This is a shaded person, like I don't know who this is.
Why?
How odd. This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elder tribe.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true...
They're not.
What if they are, though?
Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcest? No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there. What? That...
He draws no breath. Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. Now...
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
I don't like this.
Need to explore this fucking cave.
All right then.
Whose area? There was a gold beetle here, and if you don't get this, you can never get it. Because you don't go back to this area. So that's what I was trying to peep. We finally see fairies.
Russell? You're safe!
Jesus.
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
You were His Highness's tutor.
Hey, what's poppin', Phantom? How you doing, bruh? Congrats on championship. I always believe you. Hey, man.
I know but one.
Appreciate you, bruh.
Are you the Royal Guard?
I try my best, man. I try my best.
By the heavens.
We getting back in shape. Also,
She's been helping us.
I told y'all about
Everyone
that
hears
one
us
kid
lie.
that he was busting my team's ass.
Fought to
Hey,
save
tell
the
me why I was on
prince.
Twitter and I was scrolling through, or not Twitter, Instagram, and I was scrolling through that Reels page. This nigga pops up in my Reels.
Where is His Highness?
This nigga is
What
like
happened? Is
lightweight
His
famous now.
Days ago.
And I had no idea. I went to his page, he had like over 1 million followers. He had like 600,000 on like YouTube. He's doing basketball shit. I was like, nigga, what? Next time I see him, I gotta bring that shit up.
It happened before we could
So he became famous after I trained you.
A loathsome figure
You didn't tell nobody?
sliding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse is lifting. Yet, to protect
We used to work out all the
he
time.
threw
You ain't
himself
putting me on though.
We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through
But nah,
the heart,
that's cool for him.
and we saw him breathe his last.
No, that can't be true.
Nah, this nigga's capping.
The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did the deed. For Count Luis. From the moment he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was
But
to
I hope
kill
your weekend was
Cyrus.
good, Phantom. Hopefully you did some cool shit, man.
His eyes, the stranger left with only a smile.
An innocent boy. Twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was
I don't
born
believe this,
into.
bruh.
Luis. There really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please, Russell.
Exactly. Let me see the body.
Prince.
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
You're coming, aren't you, love?
I must go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So that was you? 'Tis just as Cinderella said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His Highness restored. Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Well, I will go before you to the prayer room. Once you are ready, you are free.
Hope it's cool. Me and my cousin went to the mall, looked at some funny shirts. He got me. I'm not shy. I just don't like fucking you. Fucking like you.
As his knight.
Don't be sure. That was me on my old jobs. This girl, my boss was like, yeah, well, you know, Brett, he's all shy and shit. Dude, back's crazy. She's like, yeah, you don't really talk for real. I'm like, bro, you ever consider I just don't really fuck with you like that?
I'm a little worried.
The nigga ain't shy.
It's nearly time.
What the fuck is just the what? Send it to me. Chip facts, yeah, bro. I just have a lot of shit to say to people I don't really fuck with like that.
Beg pardon?
And it's nothing against them either. It's just like I said, sometimes you're just not close.
You must hurry.
It's on Discord bet.
The time has come.
What?
All was for this day. There is still time.
Follow that.
Sure.
Hello? We're probably gonna get to gather petals from that flower patch. Maybe later, I'm on a mission. You've changed, Gallica. Okay, buddy.
What?
That was that nigga that came to my stream. Bread, you've changed. Damn. Oh, uppity ass bitches. Y'all lucky I'll stick my fucking dick in you and split you in half. There's another share that said bitch should be tripping. Okay. Maybe I pushed one. Hello? Huh? And my cousin said, nah, yeah, no, that's too much. That's too much, bro. You thinking of what? Them fucking fairies were being fucking bitches. Alright? So I'm gonna split them in half. Cause how dare they talk to my girl Gallica like that, man? That shit ain't right.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
Any fucking way, hello? So you ain't gonna You ain't gonna defend your friends, man? You said somebody call your best friend a fucking bitch. Alright? You ain't like, hey, nigga, hop on, man. Hop off his dick. You ain't protecting Bubba.
Oh, it's you.
Also, it's my grandma's B-Day. Y'all do anything special? I don't care what the rest of these niggas gotta say.
Now what am I to do?
Like two of these. Revival, yep. We get 6 of them hoes. Damn.
Oh.
What do you think?
Good.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh.
Good.
Damn. I spent hell of money here. Let me chill out.
Now then.
Are you trying to recreate that Tinkerbell? Hey. It ain't my fault. She started. Just got her $400 ring. We went to BJ. Hey, yo!
No. Your Highness.
Nigga said he had to give somebody a BJ to get food? That shit sick. But $400 ring is crazy. Hey, W present.
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child. Huh? Gallica, you've returned.
Yeah, I've never heard of BJ's.
Grude. It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Grude.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet.
I never heard of it either. For some going, it was good. Hey, root beer covered wings? What the fuck?
His body should be kept safe and
Niggas just trying to lose their feet.
Until the rightful day comes, even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What, you mean the king? But who's Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother? The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum.
I had no idea.
His
I wasn't here, but I hadn't been to it yet. I'll look that shit up.
The queen of our elder tribe. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames. And it cost her her life, her death.
Did about BJ Brewhouse?
Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king
so he gotta pay. Just cause he couldn't defend the fam? Like, I gotta be a bad dad. Can somebody smoke my ass? I don't think that's fair. Any territory for me, I'm going to bounce. Want to say hi. Hey, appreciate you, little gold. Thanks for stopping by, my dog. Yeah, it's definitely it's kind of weird. I feel like the pace of the game is kind of going like, well, not exactly, but like Tales of Arise, where we're getting a lot of lore now, but it's interesting. It's interesting shit. Like in Tales of Arise at the end, they're talking about a bunch of shit I didn't give a fuck about. But the more I learn about this game, the more I've been interested.
Did you see? This boy, His Highness the Prince.
They also had these avocado egg. Lost me.
And so... You there, boy. Are you...
So have I never been here? I'm so I'm kind of confused.
It can't be. And yet...
Is something amiss, Milady Groide? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, nigga, where were we born?
Are you okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee. Now, remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew. I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
This voice.
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course. Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince...
He lies dead before me.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
His will lives on.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive. So from his
Oh wait, I'm further? I was gonna say, I went to your stream and I thought you were good like 2 hours ahead of me.
Travel the land in Odyssey. And thus, his stilled sands began to...
Because when I started the stream, I was on 9:23, and when I skipped to like 2 hours before the end of your stream, you're on 24.
So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I'm the prince's friend.
Is that truly thy role? Clear.
I'm on 9:25, not bad.
And think, to name but a few. Thy parents? Memories of thy youth? Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent?
I can stay.
Yes. Thy memories begin the
They're
moment
really
thou
getting me.
befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
Oh yeah. So
I have nothing.
I know you're talking about
The words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These
on the
true
fence. I
things
understand.
art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day, to share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
From scrims to Mario Party Watch.
My other self?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
I refuse to know.
I am the prince.
What is this?
I'm just trying to keep things simple.
Could this be?
Yeah, I wish I was there.
But how?
I wish I was there just to watch you go crazy.
What's going on?
What awaits us now?
Budget.
Hark, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal. It all began with the novel in thy possession.
Lee Hennessy. Trying to think of a LeBron example. Man, yeah. That fucking 16 points he had in 3 minutes a couple games ago. You said that was just you for like 2 hours.
Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was.
That's actually raw.
The time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
That shit's actually so cool.
What? What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this
Oh, inspirations like this, they cooked. Yeah, no, I already knew it was gonna be bad, especially with the way the last week was. Meshi, I went into Liquid Stream and he said he went 7-0.
Remember now thy true charge. He was never a
He said,
member
"I'm not
of the
losing."
resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance, the boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose, a memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
No! But... I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved. And so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean, it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself.
And you said we did all this shit for what?
On thy journey. How do we make sense of this?
Is it really you? How do you feel?
I feel lighter.
I feel a bit lighter.
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself. But I also sense His Highness within him.
Everyone?
This one represents my will to win, but...
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself, a part of his consciousness. Yes.
So he wasn't really lying when we said,
he was
you feel me?
in flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Dracadios.
A mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla.
The self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along.
If that's true, This is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
But I failed to protect His Highness.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most. And more, despite being a member of your Royal Guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
Man, if you don't get up, it didn't bother me. I pronounced your sentence.
Actually, you've been there for me this whole time.
He's right, you know.
The voice actor changing is crazy.
This time,
It's gonna take a minute to get used to his voice.
even should it cost me my very life. I swear to it.
Finally, we've done Grius proud. We've really done
It didn't change for me? Really?
supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer?
It's still
to
the
be
same in
just
Japanese?
Lord?
I mean, it sounds different to me. Maybe they're just making a different voice though. Or making it sound different.
You can just keep, calling me Captain.
No.
Never mind. It's, yeah, never mind. I was just
I
bugging.
must object.
Some of the lines sounded a little deeper, but that was the regular voice.
Listen to him, eh? What?
You.
I was gonna say, I can't imagine they just did it in one language and didn't do it in another.
Forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout.
Well, that is. I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as
You know, Chewie's farther than both of us. Man's been grinding. I'm not discrediting him, but not having to stream the game definitely helps. At least for me. Because I probably would have been done with this game if I wasn't streaming.
Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years.
But it's kind of like, you know, when you're streaming, you gotta talk, you gotta read chat. It exhausts a little bit more energy.
Long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes.
That's crazy.
He may as well have been a.
Because I don't know if you have more time in the game than I do or whatever. But already being in the 60s, I know Chewie started, what, like a week ago or something?
Traveling the world, meeting.
I don't feel like he's even had the game that long.
And without him even knowing, magic made it real.
57 hours logged. Okay, I think I have like 62, 63.
All these
but
years he spent in the village, he has
yeah.
the secret of true magic.
Every game I play, I feel like the hours aren't really accurate because I either yap or like
It became more than a
I'll
dream.
want to get on a game, I'll have it on for an hour and then not want to play it. Like it'll just be sitting there AFK.
Prince and fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self.
But yeah, he's been going fucking crazy then.
No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Even having it
I know Chewie said it was kind of hard to stream and play those kind of games on stream. I'm pretty sure he's told me that.
Fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember.
And I can't say that I relate, but I understand.
Him, it said.
A voice? Whose?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just happened, right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Hey.
Hello?
Who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
Someone fucking evil.
I have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
I might say the same. When I first acquired this power, I had a vision of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chiefess Gruide, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
I got you, baby. I'm trying not to talk that much just because I'm trying to suck in all this dialogue. Got a lot of shit going on right now. Baby, hey.
Huh? Wow. What?
Hello? Why are all the fairies fucking pieces of shit? What you gotta say?
About that.
Yeah, why are all you fucking bitches? His hair changes in the main menu. That's fucking sick.
Does this depict
I love shit
the
like
Elder
that.
Tribe?
Elda comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
The human tribe.
I was gonna say, I can't imagine Luis was
There is
lying.
no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one humankind.
A world united. But wait, the ruins on Virga Island, there's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born...
What does it say what year this game took place in?
Or as you call it today, magic.
I was gonna say, this has to be the future.
Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division.
Racism.
Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible, and destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world, and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Damn.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries. You understand now, yes? We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
Beggars belief. It is nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant Magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed.
I feel like half my commentary during all this shit has been but I'm like actually intrigued, nigga. Like they really cooking though.
At times they preach.
They got Gordon Ramsay in the back.
Eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history.
Yo, this part of the game. This is how you do this shit. Fucking Tales of Arise can learn a few things. Okay? Like this has been tons of lore, bruh. The last I feel like 10, 15 hours. There's been some open shit too, obviously. But a lot of story shit's been going on. And it's been good. I don't know how Tales of Arise fucked it up so hard.
I had no idea.
You can give me tons of fucking lore and still be interesting.
Irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The sovereign's power.
Y'all get anything for getting a championship?
Entrusted with the will.
But this other one is not I ain't gonna lie. Playing the way we did this season, we went 7-0 on the season. Actually 8-0, I think, because we had 2 games today. We would not have swept that other league. Well, I'm not saying they're sweet here, they're still nice. But they got some hoopers in the Winter League. That shit's gonna be just like Kuroko no Basket. That shit gonna be every game fucking hard as hell.
heart grows strong and true in its company.
Been fighting for my fucking life.
And besides,
Aura. Aura. The Prince. W class. Aura without an A in front is crazy.
let's do it.
Aura.
Let's fight.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
Baby, you can never leave me. I'll never leave you either.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this
Psycho Gallica
voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No. I'm going to face Luis with you, even if it is scary.
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I've realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
Yeah, I want you by my side until the end.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Oh, I'll stick close, baby. I'll stick close.
Well, we're past the worst.
Don't gotta worry about me.
But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis, he may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of Magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be...
She sounds so much brighter in Japanese. This Hardy used to. So she doesn't sound as kind of like depressing. Because her face, to me, this is what she would sound like. But I might have to... where's your VOD in? Because you said it's the next day, right? Oh, Gallica. Understood.
That was what you saw.
You sound like a 12-year-old girl. I'd hear her talk again.
Magic to a frenzy, and you were lost to melancholia.
She doesn't sound old.
Humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer.
I'll clip this same section back.
Of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic. In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel. But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the magla overflows, uncontrollable by magic, It can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests, with the world embroiled in chaos. These outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
'Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind.
So he was...
If Luis so chooses...
He was fibbing a bit.
Into a human monster. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome. What do you wish to know?
Tell me more about Luis, man.
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts. They're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius, a family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Wait, what about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw. Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once. And none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
But if he would turn people into humans...
Shit, he already
in
did.
the event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge, even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Who goes there? Someone flees!
That's him, the malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
After him!
How is he still in here? Almost 70 hours. What y'all figures guys said, man?
Oh, it's you! And yet...
I beg your pardon.
That's cool. This prince. Where's the prince? Unless it's not like very top. Support tags more easily are stunned. Interesting. Heavy slash damage. Increases caster attack. Ah, nah. Heroes Cry is cold. Heroes Cry is cold as fuck. Fuck out the way. Like how no one ever said anything about my eyes in this game.
No.
Ready?
Stop!
Where do you think you're going?
Zorba. So it was you behind the attack?
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was...
His aura
felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
Bro, it's just a Luis dick sucker.
He's really scheming. If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires.
Bo, buddy!
It's almost impressive how blind your
Man!
I suppose it's just...
It's impressive his fucking lips are still on his goddamn face and not attached to Luis's fucking cock.
What do you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your...
I need fucking Halo soundboard. The amount of dick sucking is fucking incredible.
Who will save the worthy? And you are nothing but a powerless
He'll doom the country. Well, if that's what he wants.
He is
All right,
no
bro.
imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
2 o'clock.
Well,
I don't want to go to basketball
it's all the
soon.
same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
You in what army, buddy?
Bastard. I wondered why you ran away, but it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up.
Sad Squirtle.
Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
What is this prince class talking about?
This guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kinda feels like fate by now. Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
Protect said, exclusive to the protagonist, you can change it out how you wish. You can act as support for... Hello? None of his skills can be transferred. Understood.
Right. Let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
Hold on. Let's work together.
Let's go.
How's this?
Nah! They fucking
I
cooked.
shall do my best. Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
No holding back. The power of wind.
Start healing up again. Licking the fingers is crazy.
Gotta do something about those apples. Let me handle those apples.
Honestly, kind of surprised they didn't use this more. Only that first boss fight in the beginning needed Galka to do something. I thought they would have done that again.
Leave it.
Before this point.
Now it can't heal itself anymore.
I feel like she's just been here along for the ride. I love her ass though.
No.
For all that we strive for.
I owe you.
That was helpful.
Come forth, royal soul.
She's cute as all that matters. Hey, check out. That's my only ability. Oh, did I not equip other shit, or can I not equip anything?
Hold on.
Let me see. I'll see after.
Time for some close combat.
anyone take my fullest power. Freeze!
Are you prepared? Let me rethink this. Staying on the defensive.
General! Oh, Mystic Punch! Prince!
No.
Let's set it up!
I'm counting on you.
I want to see this attack.
Freeze!
Not gonna lie, that has to be the coolest archetype.
Ancient magic, I can do this.
At least the one out of the ones I've seen.
I pray you're ready. Lightning, fall!
Design-wise, like, I don't hate any of them, but they've been very okay to me. It's not like Personas.
How's that?
But when I play Persona, design-wise, I care more.
Nice.
Oh, Mark, I am most certain.
Feels like I'm making progress.
I knew I could do it.
The bastard got away.
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible, but don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. We'll not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Come what may. My life is a shield raised in your highness's name.
I keep saying it. Playing this game right now is so weird. I feel like it could just truly apply to real life. Hey, yo, what up, bro? What's poppin', Jump? How you doing, bro?
Of course.
Yes, that determination is how we'll stop him.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
We beat him last time. He's just a fucking piece of shit.
Looking forward to the victory song.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate. Your mother, she loved your father, and you with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions.
Damn!
After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If
I mean, you can help out a little, Grammy Ma.
You'll have to face them yourself. The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Thank you for everything.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the Gauntlet Runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
I can stick around too much trying to avoid spoilers. Hey, I understand. Hey.
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
If you can still hear me.
I was convinced.
Big ass recommendation for me.
But I can't believe we've only just met. The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you...
I feel like if you fuck with JRPGs in general,
all real. Well,
or just like Atlas games, I feel like it's kind of like a must play.
But I'm glad we're working together.
Stay beside me. Hey. God, let me show you a little love.
Stay beside me forever.
Well, when you put it like that...
Let me spill a little game your way. Gal, can you feel me?
Thanks.
The mystical fairy. She who still keeps
We're gonna get fucking Donald Duck, the greatest mage in all of Final Fantasy.
A fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound power,
Chad, this was me, Risen Up Gallica.
together to give truth to our hopes.
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way.
You now say the Elemental Master and Warlock, and during spell battles you may gain an extra turn icon.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head. By the way, the Chieftess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself. The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together. The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome, yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia?
They said the word. They said the word.
None have yet found the answers to these questions.
This is, yeah, we're a few years away from this.
So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Cruidain mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village, but little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Right.
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was
I deserve to give myself a pat on the back.
yourself. And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
Also, not gonna lie, I feel like I ended at a perfect time last time I streamed. Because I would not want any of this cut up. I like doing all this shit at one time. Like, I'd be dumbass invested.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend. I once said that to be elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
The foremost fate? Not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you? Or something like that.
Indeed. It is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to. And once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler, not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self. That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed, that I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks.
Indeed, 'tis his hands that bear
Ha!
our fate.
Who?
What the fuck is this?
I remember. I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Are you? Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the ascension of kings.
Not gonna lie.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king.
I don't like when people hit me with all them riddles. I asked you a question, can you answer it, lady? He said, who are you?
Okay.
Seek the answers that I would like to know.
Now that this is actually happening,
Bitch!
I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? It always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission.
Well, time to uninstall.
Any final words you want to say?
Also, yeah, that fucking day was long as hell.
We can't give up. stand strong to the end.
Of course. No way we're losing here. I've got the fire in me eyes now.
The stuff you felt and learned since becoming the prince.
I guess
Can I ask you one more
real quick? What was the thoughts on Del? Did you feel the hit you in the feels at all?
Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
Just drop in. I understand.
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
That is still my favorite. Yeah, I can't see anyone else becoming my going over Galka for me.
Alright.
This place here.
I have people around like the same level, but I don't think I like them more.
Let's move.
You see?
But I really like her. I think it's kind of crazy since she's supposed to be like the guide kind of character. I feel like in any game that has a guide, they're not the characters I think of when I think of the game. Well, if I think of this game, Galka will come up. But yeah, that shit made me sad though.
The group has gained new powers.
Cause bro did not the scene where they were talking
enemy, Luis,
and they were like
one hand on the throne.
Del knew that we were trying to backstab Luis, but he didn't tell him.
By battle.
And Basilio's like, I don't want to kill Lady Judah. I'm like, some fuck shit is gonna happen. Because there's no way everyone here is okay.
Boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general. The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position. Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive.
Michael!
Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more, the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla.
Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum.
How interesting.
After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, What is it about that bastard that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
We'll soon be arriving at the royal capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the
Spit it out, brother.
sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
Come on, any takers? Any bets for the other camp?
Worthy of his what?
Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could...
He said worthy of his cock. All I gotta know is that, hey, he might be the biggest dick rider I've ever seen.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Oh, no, of course not. I'll just say.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
A scientist bigwig gambling away his tides? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I'll tell you.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman! You saying Count Luis lied to us? You think he cast some big illusion?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another?
I feel like they're gonna kill him and be upset.
Convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about?
Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital, after all.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those of us pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other. Never seen it this bad. Not normal, I say.
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us. Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying palace. What are we about to see?
Ah, the royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system.
Dude said he wanted bro's jizz. That's sick.
It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide.
He said, "Worthy of his what?"
Time pattern and faith breaker. That's no shame in preempting the day of judgment.
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic. Huh. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin. In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
Thou wert elder.
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
Oh.
You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
Makes sense why he only cares about people being strong, though.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal.
Not gonna lie,
Grand
it was nice to play JRPG. I'm not fighting God right now.
Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back!
Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
It's useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns! Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored!
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why in His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
Because he's an imposter! Just like Count Luis said! You're not fool us again, beast!
Alright, buddy.
Calm down. At least listen.
And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Luis, even the thick one. He took in a Paripus like you, and you spit on him! Scum! Only thing traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam. And you want us to support the Prince?
Chat. These racist niggas piss me off.
Lady Juno, I can't believe this. I admired you. Why would you risk dying alongside some fake prince? I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief! Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame. Shame!
Mustari girl! You ungrateful pagan! Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for you!
How dare you strike out at him?
They're all traitors, I say!
They're calling everybody by their race. This is just Twitter. This is literally just Twitter.
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them. Every one of them's only concerned with their own interests and nothing else.
Cook up! They don't care about the truth. This is sick. This is sick.
We'll have your heads on pike soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
If they're just monsters, we can deal with them ourselves. How
Alright.
about it?
This is bad. They really are out for our blood. Has every
You act like any of them are gonna do anything to us.
Oi, over here.
I can wipe everybody out right now, man. You're not my supporter, you're dead. Louis said the same thing. I'm doing it now.
Run now.
What's the W battling? Do you like battling? He's great. I like him.
Away from the city that long. What happened?
I was worried he was gonna die, like kind of early.
Now.
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes.
But no, I like him a
still
lot.
in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
I just assume every game wants to fucking hate me.
Not true.
Cause anytime I like anybody, I'm like, oh, they're gonna die.
Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone, and oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I have my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame. Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse.
He's a fucking Twitch streamer.
Looked to others for change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Kind of ironic. But we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
All right.
So irreverent. So irreverent.
I just want to see what terrible things he'll have to say to me. And I've been disappointed.
All right, then.
I'm riding the sword. Not gonna lie, this does not matter. But it would have been cool. At some point, you could have upgraded the skateboard or the sword. Go like a little faster. Something.
Everyone, I'm glad you made it back in one piece.
No one's brought up how my fucking hair and eyes look different.
Following has only grown.
Have you changed?
Never mind, here we are.
You're still the same person, aren't you?
'Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining.
Yeah, stop directing this cutscene, understood.
I only hope you can believe us.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight.
Just explain to her the last 3 hours of the fucking game.
Bluff. But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Is that right?
I wish she had
How do you get the whole country to
a
believe
relationship
your story?
shit.
Is that even possible?
Like I want like Brie is cool too. But maybe she was cool from the jump. I was like, I like her.
Frankly, I doubt it.
Even though she's a furry.
How far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Everyone with the portrait would get one. Yeah!
If this goes on.
I'm surprised Battling doesn't have one. I feel like that would have been cool too.
You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
Did you finish Alonzo's?
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head on?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest knight. And not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
You're implying it's Luis's doing? All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because...
Don't know, but the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
Trap or not, we have no other choice.
Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, you're the only ones who can. And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is back after all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams. Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you. It'd be nice to see her smile again.
Right.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good
She's
king.
smiling right now. Mission accomplished.
Indeed. If we win, I suppose you really will be king.
We're counting on you, O king.
'Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow, we make for the castle.
What to pick?
And now I'm caught up. For a little bit. I bounced out. Appreciate you hanging with me, dog. As you know, JRPGs tend to put chat to sleep. And it is always nice. Like, talk. Not when it's super busy. But when it's super busy, it's like I try to pay attention more to chat. But you know, when you just have like 1 or 2 people come in and you just talk to, it's cool. It's cool, it's a vibe. That's why I enjoyed playing Persona 4. Just chill. I need to rewatch, I told you I was watching the scrimmage. I want to watch when you did the first fight against Luis. Because I haven't gotten to watch that yet. I want to see. I basically want to see, because maybe you predicted everything that was going to happen. But I was surprised. Like, there's no way we killed Luis that fast. Like, that was pretty easy to kill Luis. But then, I'm not gonna lie, I thought the church was gonna be like the big bad. And then Forty died. I was like, oh shit.
You.
It took me on the right, understood. Maria.
Oh, it's Mister.
I was SpongeBob waiting all directions. They were doing a fucking lot in a short amount of time. They cooked. Like I said, I've been very interested in the story. I don't think my interest is dipped.
Oh, hell.
Like, story-wise. I very much want to see... Oh, okay, I didn't get to talk to you for... We're talking to my baby girl. Welcome, bro.
Your Highness.
Honestly.
Come on.
Good night.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
You guys are actually cold. I don't know if that happened last time.
To all the people
it probably did.
who dwell in this land.
I was distracted.
This voice?
Soon, naught but 1 month will remain. On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people shall inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle, but I suppose that confirms it. This is where it ends.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner, or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now. And that wasn't born of deception. He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
Sure enough. That's what got Ardell and I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
Maybe... hope.
A little broad, don't you think? I don't really know what everyone's talking about. But everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different, but you keep working together and doing great. You're so cool.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so...
W, Maria.
Forgive my fumbling, but perhaps... 'tis a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
Great, thank you. Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The King's deadline was the dawn of the Day of the Hero, so we've got until the day before. And that won't be the end of things either. Even if people come to their senses, it would amount to nothing if Luis sits upon the throne. Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we'd get it done, but we have to make sure we have at least one day to spare before the Day of the Hero.
We've got a few days left, so it's up to you.
He said a few days.
When we set off,
it's a month.
Let's do it with no regrets.
My fault, Gallica. My fault, baby girl.
So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis. That's...
Let's put an end to this.
Skybound Avatar Conquest. Terrell Palace in the sky saved the world from being driven to madness by Luis. Man, during his aspirations for the future must not succeed the throne. Stop Luis, the pinnacle of evil. Oh my god.
So?
Smash it all to bits.
Right. Smash it all to bits. Except side quest.
All right then. Luis is the only one. This is all right. Oi!
Ooh. Oh, now.
Y'all not gonna keep talking to me crazy. I'll flip the fuck out.
Okay.
Hello there.
They got new weapons. Small and Pete. Take that shit right now.
Yeah.
I'm saving the rest of this shit though. Yeah, I don't want to spend any more money.
Ooh.
I don't want to spend any more money. I'm chill.
Hello. me, will ya?
I guess so.
Much gratitude to you.
We did it! Let's give it a shot. Let's see. This place. Whoa!
Talking nonsense, you are.
My parents will no doubt laugh. They can see me now.
What is there to be done?
Huh?
I'm chuffed. Much gratitude to you.
Hey, bro, I can't let bro think he wasted his entire life.
Mission accomplished.
All right.
And we need wisdom.
We did it!
Cheers now. Ooh.
All right, then. Let's go.
Well, I'm not
All right,
loiter
then.
in a storm. What? The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Eh? Isn't that... Whatever will I do? Whoa!
Lovely, that.
Huh.
If you have a spare moment.
Let's give it a shot.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
What I give her?
Lovely, that.
Eh? What are you playing? I don't know. About that.
I appreciate it.
Mission accomplished.
All right.
Money, 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 money.
If you have a spare moment.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
All right, then.
All right, brother. I heard you the first time.
Let's go.
Uh-huh.
They got 3 new missions for us.
That's a rough one. Counting on you.
Let's do it.
And right there's a labyrinth.
That's a rough one.
have anything to do today? Celebration points. Jim, I don't have anything to do today. I might come back and stream.
Counting on you.
Got it.
Maybe. I'll see.
Let's do it.
That nice money.
Let's see here.
Whenever that goal gets hit, though, I'm excited to play Rocket League. I feel like Rocket League gives me like 2K energy. Like I'm very activated. You didn't get on Pokemon? Nah, not really. Didn't get shit, really. I pulled another Charmander, but it's the same one that I had. So I need one more to be able to get the flare on it. And some of those flares look crazy. But yeah, I haven't really pulled much. You get anything? I need them to do more card packs though, I ain't gonna lie. The rare trader card? I think I might have gotten like one trading card that was cool. A trader card.
I see.
It's just been really fun though. LT Surge? W Surge. Lieutenant Surge. Oh, there's this Halo. This shit was so funny today. There's this Overwatch streamer, and I guess they don't know much about Zenless, and the chat got them to react to the trailers. And he has like, you know, like Finn got sophisticated chat. He has like super sophisticated chat. Like I feel like I think it's in his stream, like when he talks about the demographic shit, like they're all like 30 plus. Like they're all older. And him watching, who was it, Yanagi trailer, when she fucking kicks her ass. The whole chat's like, they're not beating the allegations. And then they watched the Jane trailer, and it wasn't even the one, the bad one. That shit's so tough, bro, because Zelda's really a cool ass game, bro. It's really a dope ass game. It just can't beat the horny allegations. And to be honest, I kind of don't want them to. Maybe this is weird. I like when a lot of people like a game, but not too many, okay? I feel like the bigger the community, the more fucking freaks get in there. And now don't get me wrong, obviously Zenless got a bunch of freaks too. I was just saying, you get way more freaks when that shit gets bigger.
Okay then.
Like Pokemon. Pokemon got some of the most freaks I've ever seen. Minecraft got some fucking freaks. Fortnite got some freaks.
Let's do it.
And the only freak I want to do is This is incredible. From Fortnite. Oh, I got freaks on the
I'm right there.
You ain't fucking lying. Them freaky deaky ass niggas.
Alright.
Oh my god. I kind of want to look up the details. I just feel like it would be funny. That might be content.
Alright then.
Also, they pulling a fucking Majora's Mask. This whole sky is gonna be on some fuck shit.
Alright then.
Human?
Luis, I could see.
How about we stop dick sucking fucking Luis for 5 seconds?
Grand, innit?
How about we hop on mine?
Now what am I to do? Cheers, eh?
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Why every goddamn dev team gotta have some fucking freak shit going on?
You can do.
I'm telling you, when there's this guy used to, I don't think he was the CEO of Blizzard, but basically he oversaw a lot of that shit. And he was talking about the Blizzard sex parties. And it was like, not that long after the, the Diddy shit came out. So I was like, bro, y'all truly aren't beating the allegations, man.
Hello there.
Fucking titty milk in the goddamn freezer, man.
Whoa.
I see. That's...
This is probably my least favorite area, but it wasn't even that bad. It was just the dungeons were annoying. They're just time consuming.
What will you do?
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Thank you.
Let's check.
I see. Be careful. I'll see you again.
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
That fucking crazy ass laugh back there.
That's what it's come to.
What?
What shall I do? Splendid.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
I'm off then.
That sounds right.
Okay. I gotta find this other guy.
That sky looks proper.
Just sublime.
So you're gonna pay us to take a bath. This seems weird. Shady even. W. Gallagher. I low-key needed that fucking voice acted. I need that as a sound clip.
Help me out, would you?
Let's give it a shot. Okay then.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
It will be Lord
Now,
Louis
where was
before
I?
too long.
Well, well. I've been waiting.
Rogue archetypes. In response to the pro tags, his allies can now study rogue archetypes. Farmer, difficult there.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Yeah, I can't take other shit. What I have on.
All right.
Giovanni who? Old head Giovanni, bro. It's crazy to me that Bunk used to play Pokemon. I don't even know why. That's why I cannot imagine you having a Nintendo system. Went crazy. Hey, W64. I never owned one, but one of my friends had one, so I used to play on that shit a lot. Now, Super Nintendo, a little for my time. But there's some bangers on that bitch, though. Hello? Oh, it's Cockatrice. Yeah, I was very confused. Cocka, what now? Will they tell me which ones I have, or do I have to keep track of which ones I need? Okay, I gotta find some shit.
You'll come again, won't you?
Vinka.
Huh?
Hey. Thank you.
By the way,
Well then.
I don't know if y'all should be talking right by these other people right now.
Vinka. Hey.
Hey.
Who are you, ruffian?
I mean...
What the hell?
No.
No. Huh?
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, let him die then.
Right.
again.
Right. Yeah.
But
Aye.
Here. Now.
New class.
no one's strong enough to live
The
alone.
Destroyer.
Let's head back.
I like the last month you spent back at home.
Where to?
Because the persona, you get so used to being in the same spot. You're basically in the same spot the entire game.
Hey. Well, should be fine. Thanks.
That girl's amazing. I'm kind of emotional right now.
She looks a bit rustic, but she might have what it takes to be a songstress.
Look at Myrtis now. Her audience is melting in her hands. I asked Capra to make some connections, and I think introducing Myrtis here was the right choice.
I think she's got potential.
Yes, she really does. If I don't watch out, she may just pass me up. Her voice, though, it lights a fire in my heart.
You came?
Oh, I just wanted to catch a few notes. But I must admit, you sing with a river of emotions, and it swept me away. I didn't expect to say it, but I was having a great time.
You don't say. Well, thanks. I'll take your word for it. As for me, I think I've learned to face my demons. There's nothing standing between
This
me
is
and my
nothing
son's
how I
life.
thought she'd sound
So you
like.
keep an eye out, because I'll be right on your tail. Next time we meet, we'll be sharing a stage.
Well, shouldn't you be off then? Take too long and I'll have a stage larger than this country.
There's that telltale confidence. I will be off, but do enjoy your time here.
The cheek on that one. But you know, my good man, I think this whole ordeal has finally shown me exactly why I sing. It's not the lyrics, it's not the harmony, it's the power of the song as a whole. And it varies. When Myrtis sings, you can feel her fiery passion. But for me, I want my music to give people hope, no matter how deep the despair. I want my songs to show people that there is always a light that they just have to reach out and touch, that the future is worth fighting for. I think that's what the world needs right now.
You already fill me with hope.
To hear that from you of all people is high.
You fill me
praise
with
indeed.
something, baby.
But just you watch. I'm not done growing. Well, it would be much easier to do that if the world weren't under a constant barrage of tragedies. So let's work together to create a world where everyone can hear me sing in peace.
We'll create a new country. Together.
Lovely. We'll be humming a merry tune the whole way. My sister told me something once. She said I should always strive to get my voice out to more and more people. Journey has been difficult at times, but I'm so glad I never gave up. And as for you, you better be at my side, listening to every note.
The ephemeral songs by the grace of her...
Oh shit.
A future filled with
4 slots. Increase MP recovery.
All right, enough of that. Tonight we drink. You're stuck with me until the dawn breaks. Don't make that face. I just want to see what kind of music you like.
Damn.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 30 days remain.
Got it?
I see.
Speaking of which...
Shall we? Smash it all to bits.
All right then.
Damn.
Let's go.
They can't even come out the house no more. Smash it all to bits.
Oh.
Preparations are Now then.
That's...
I think we have a favor to do there.
It's your call.
Great.
What to pick?
Dun, 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 dun. I haven't heard this bitch in a minute.
All good.
Actually... May I? Let's not dally.
Okay, I don't know how you want me to say that, lady. Mumble, mumble.
What this is?
I like the casual fits. Dun, 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 dun.
Well met. Indeed. So that's your game. What should we do?
Sure. All right.
I got cooked.